We have a lot to cover in today's Lions news and rumors video. A lot. Why is there? There's just so much rumors going around pre-free agency as it's right around the corner. Craziness is going on. So we're going to be getting into it and a lot to cover. Graham Glasgow being released. We'll talk into that. DJ Reed, could we get a higher compensatory pick for him? Possible. We're going to talk about that and more. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. Graham Glasgow was released last night. And this was fully expected. The Lions have to improve on the offensive line. The Lions need to save money. Those were two things that, with his release, will help Detroit out. Why is that? He failed the Lions on the offensive line last year. Played center, didn't play so well. Let's not rip on him, though. He's an older veteran. The body was breaking down. It is what it is, and that's why you try to get younger. You try to do the best that he could do. So the Lions released him, save around $8 million as expected. Now we wish Graham Glasgow here on Lions Talk by Chat Sports nothing but the very best. If he doesn't get with another team, hopefully he retires and he's a happy guy. For Detroit, they're going to look towards free agency to pick up a center or a lineman. Remember, we did trade for Juice Scruggs. He did play center in 2024. He was mid around the NFL as a rookie, played on the interior of the other guard positions, didn't look so great. And now he comes to Detroit. Look, he could be a backup like a Tuiasosopo, be a backup center, and that offensive line not necessarily be the starter. And that's good because you do need backups. We've seen it last year. Injury. It's important to have individuals in this line that could play left, right guard, and center. You have that. That's universal. That's a positive thing. Not saying this trade is magnificent, but he's just a player they can utilize. And obviously, we got a couple draft picks. But Graham Glasgow, he is on his way out. So in the comments right now, I want you to go ahead and grade the release. A, B, C, D, or F. I got to go A. Saving money, and it's common sense decisions here. Rumor coming out is Khalil Mack maybe coming back in 2026 to play. Now, he is old, 35 years old, and he wants to hit the free agent market. If options fail on the market, we're talking about other players that the Lions could target, and I know he's old, but for a player who can be in a rotation opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, I would like that. I don't know how much he would cost at his age. Like, he is a priority for LA, right? I mean, this was him. It's a big target, right? He's not the same he used to be, but I think he could help out Detroit. There's other players at the edge position that we can look at. Hell, we can look at trades too. There's many different ways that the Lions can get better, and that's what makes it really good. This free agency period, there's going to be a plethora of pass rushers to help this team out. The Lions, they just got to go ahead and look at them and sign them. And Khalil is now one of them. Before we continue on with today's video, here's what I'm looking for to trade on Marques. For tonight's Pistons game, Marques is giving Detroit a 59% chance to win against Cleveland, which is wild. The value there is way too good. The Cavaliers, they have lost 3 of the last 5 games, and they seem to be a little bit shaky right now. For those reasons, I'm taking Detroit at 59% to win this game. $100 wins you $169. If Detroit takes the dub, plus with Marques, you can trade in and out on momentum shifts without getting blocked or penalized. With in-game trading, once the Pistons get up, I can either ride it all the way out or I can sell early. For example, if you buy at 59% and sell at just 80%, you can snag a cool $136 payout. I'm fully in on Detroit, who have won 8 of their last 10 games and have won their last 6 road games. You can't do this with a traditional sportsbook, so get started today. Marques is legal in all 50 states. Download the app now to get the top of the wait list. The only way to do that is by clicking my link in the description and comments. All right, also, Tyrus Wheat, or I always called him Waiting during the game. The Lions are not tendering him or anything of that nature. He's going to go ahead and hit the open market. Is that a big deal? No, it's not a big deal. Look, I think the Lions need to change this room. I think this edge room needs to be changed. And I have a zero problem with Wheat not coming back. Not saying that he's bad or anything like that, but I just want to see upgrades. You want to see an upgrade on the defense. That's what we're trying to do. An upgrade on the defense. Defensive line. There you go, right? Get better there. Not just doing the same. Well, we could bring Wheat back. We'll just bring El-Kadim Muhammad back. We'll bring Marques Davenport back. We'll bring Joshua Pascal back. We'll be Levi and Wuzurike back. We'll bring Hans Bolo back. We'll bring Billy Go back. Like, no. Let's go in a different direction. Let's get some names on this defense. They need help. This defense needs help. Kelvin Shepard needs help. And doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. It truly is. It is. Folks, name one pass rusher you want the Detroit Lions to sign in free agency. It could be a guy who I just mentioned or somebody else. Give me your thoughts in the comments right now. How close are the Detroit Lions receiving a third-round compensatory draft pick? Doc, check it out. He says the Detroit Lions are currently expected to receive a fifth-round compensatory NFL draft pick when the veteran cornerback DJ Reed went on injured reserve list after injuring his hamstring. An opportunity to secure a fourth-round compensatory pick became a reality, but his return late in the season has likely placed that back to a fifth-rounder. This week, there's a real possibility the Lions could have their 2026 compensatory pick upgraded to a third-rounder. As Nick Court explained, there are also a better chance of the Lions being upgraded from the fifth to a sixth or to a third round, as an extended league-wide number draws Carlton Davis' contract closer to making the cut for third-round pick. It should be close. Yes, let's hope it gets up there to a third-round pick. That would be amazing because we currently do not have a third-round pick. We have a lot. We have a first, a second, multiple fourths, fifth, sixth, and sevenths. Right? We got 9 draft picks right now. 9. So for this, if it go from a fifth to a 3, that would be great. Great. Obviously, the value is there, and we need to have these picks. Why do we need to have picks? Why do we need to have even small picks? Because in this draft, Brad Holmes has to knock it out the park. He has to get value. He's got to make moves. And the better value that we have in draft picks, we can move up. We can get talent that is required. I'm sorry, but free agency is not going to cut it with all the holes that we have. You're not going to be able to do it. Bringing back our own players, right? Some of our own guys. You got to do that. You got it. Multiple pass rushers. We got nobody. We just talked about it. Linebacker, right? The whole secondary. There's no way you're going to just fix this all in free agency. You're going to have to do a lot of work in the draft. A lot of work. And if we can get better picks from 5th to a 3, that will be vital. It will be huge. Now, in other rooms, the Lions are trying to do everything they can to get the best cap situation. And so at some point, maybe today or next week, sometime, they're going to go ahead and reduce the cap of Jared Goff. It is going to happen. They can save a lot of money, and I'm going to expect them to do that as well for Amon-Ra St. Brown to save some money. Save some of that money, we're good to go. That's how we're going to be able to get some of these guys in free agency, because we do got some holes. We have to pay somebody. We have to do something. We have to. And let's talk a little bit about David Montgomery. I seen the comments in my video yesterday, so I want to talk about this. And a lot of people are upset that we got, Monty. Remember, folks, that we love players, man, but at the same time, we got to better the team. We have to better the team. And if they feel that getting those draft picks and a player is better value for the team, they can turn around and draft a running back in the draft or pick one up in free agency. I prefer the draft. James Conner's about to get released. James Conner, what am I thinking? The Terminator. No, that's Cray Gray. That's Cray Gray. But anyways, there's going to be some free agent running backs. Arizona Cardinals, they're going to be releasing their back. That obviously has connection to Pets. I prefer the Lions just go into the draft and get the running back. We have extra draft picks. We're talking about a number 2, right? Gibbs is a veteran. He's done it before. Sione Vaki, he can't stay healthy. So why not just get a bowling ball in the draft? I think that's the best way to go for the running back position. Now, look, we do need a number 3, too. Craig Reynolds is not on this team. He's not. So maybe they pick up a back in the draft and in free agency. Just a smaller contract for the free agency, period. It's possible. It's possible. I really cannot wait for free agency to start because it's going to tell you what we're going to do in the draft. Where is the money going to be going in free agency? Who's going to get signed? What holes are going to be left? Lions going to be fixing those holes. We know. And we can't wait to see it get started. With that said, folks, adios.